So for everybody playing along at home, this is the third different version of Splinter Cell used for this Let's Play. So we're going to do the DLC levels for this game, and we're going to play them on an Xbox 360, because I prefer playing this game with a controller. I've never, ever liked the control scheme on PC. It's not bad, but I don't like it. So we're going to play this on the Xbox 360. Now, you can't actually, well, you'll see. You can't actually get these levels anymore, because I guess the original Xbox Live is no longer available. But back when you could, because you could a while ago, like 8, 9 years ago, you could get these levels, and I did get them. So here they are. There's 3, and we're going to do the KOLA cell. This one got name dropped a lot, so let's go check it out. So as a refresher, there is a loose end from the main campaign. That's whatever happened to Philip Mass. Well, guess what this level's about? So downside to this version of the game, no quick saves. Gotta use checkpoints, so that'll be fun.
Fisher, we've got an okay from the Joint Chiefs for Grimm's daughter's plan.
Crazy.
All you'll need to do is get Mass logged onto his terminal. I'll take care of the rest.
So we get to play as Sam with his ninja suit. He's only got that in one level in the main game. Also, this level has a slightly different way of handling guards than the main game did, in that their patrols are not all fixed. They actually all have some variations that they might do.
Alexeyevich, how close is he? By helicopter? What sort of stories? God help us all. The Georgians are in a panic over the reports from October. The colonels are at each other's throats. I can hardly wait. If nothing else, he has a good Russian name. Alexeyevich. I like him already. You too.
So most of the guards that actually patrol, they won't necessarily all patrol in the same way. Which is kind of weird to see that in this game, because that's something that later games would actually implement a bit more prominently. Which is good, you know, you don't want the guards to all have the same exact movements every time you play a level. It's just weird to see that in the first game. Like that guy, sometimes he'll stop right in the center of the room and have that little call. And you can just drop him right here. So sometimes I go up the stairs and do it. So this level is pretty straightforward. Gotta watch out for lasers, though. Well, we can't really go in here, can we? Probably not without getting spotted. Let's just leave that guy alone. So we've got a retinal scanner. Well, not getting through there. We do need to go over here and use this computer, which opened a door on the other side of this room. Now we could dodge these lasers, but there's a much faster and easier way. So this level has lots of vents, and all the vents have, well, they're all little shortcuts you can take to get someplace else, like this one that you just dodge all the lasers. There's another vent later on that's actually really important. So gadget-wise, you're doing pretty good. You have a nice assortment of things to use. You do want to save a shocker for something. I'm going to try and do that, but I can't guarantee that I will. Depends on what the guards do.
Yeah, I was just a kid at the time. I think my second year with the Spetsnaz.
Was Gringo new?
No, that guy saw action in Afghanistan. He's been in the game since the 80s.
So the first two drunks?
Well, the first ended up in a coma. The other one, Gringo broke off 3 of his fingers.
Jesus. And the third?
Blinded him with a spoon.
Gross.
So don't touch the lights when you come into this hallway, because these guys will get suspicious. And, oh, he's not doing the thing I want. This is another spot where the guards may not patrol the same way. And this guy did not go where I want him to go, because it would be a lot easier to take him down if he did. Let's just brain him from here.
I want a visual on that noise.
What noise? That was a silenced gunshot. There was no noise. So what can happen here is the first guard will come into this dark little closet and just face away from the door. Super easy to drop, but he didn't do that. So those guys are down, but still, don't mess with the lights in these hallways. You can, but just don't. Can't get into this door. I mean, none of the lights are anything good in there. So we're gonna need a shocker. There's a guy coming, and I don't really think there's a good way to get him. This hallway's a little too tight. Okay, I gotta save the other one though. Maybe. Okay, now make sure you hide this guy if you drop him. Very important. And don't hide him over here. Hide him way back in that closet. There's a vent here. Just remember that's there. It'll come into play later on. Also some goodies hidden back here. That's not the stand-up button at all. So you can hear those guys walking around. This next room's kind of a problem, actually. So there's one guy just kind of standing, and then there's this guy walking around. And it's pretty bright down there. Let's just do that. Okay. I should have saved one of those shockers, but I guess I'll just have to manage. Okay. That was easy. So now it's time to use a gadget that I didn't actually use in the main game, because there was never a reason to. There's a camera up ahead, and we can't shoot the lights out, so we have to use the jammer. So the jammer is kind of, well, to use it you have to aim it like a gun, which means you move really slow when you're using it. And it can't keep cameras jammed forever. You have to kind of, well, you have to aim at the camera and then hold it down. And if you look away from the camera, it gets unjammed, and that's just no good. It can be kind of awkward, depending on where the camera is. Gotta wait for it to recharge. Yeah, it charges a little slow. Alright, should be good. Okay, so don't move too far into this hallway, because there's a laser. Yeah, it's pretty close, too. It's not really a big deal if you trip these lasers. They raise an alarm, and they lock down the server room, which is actually right here. But, you know, it doesn't completely screw you over. Okay, there's a way out right there. Should probably see if I can use that. Let's get the positioning right. I mean, we may need to get out of here in a hurry. Let's just see where I need to stand and jump up there without screwing it up. Oh, that's not it. Okay, like right there. Okay, I should be able to do that.
Attention! This is Colonel Alexeyevich, acting commander. All personnel to full alert. We have enemy forces on site. Possibly multiple hostiles, definitely armed. All personnel to full alert. We have an intruder, and I want his head on a spike.
So these guys have got night vision goggles. I'm gonna try to gas grenade them, but I don't think it's gonna work. Probably just shoot them in the face. There's a pretty good chance they'll spot me before I get to do that. Oh, there they go.
Show yourself.
This is one of those kind of forced combat sections.
Wait here.
Also, they have helmets on, so you gotta aim for the mouth. I don't know if they have thermal vision. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Oh, no, that's shot him in the goggles.
Wait here.
But that was... oh. Should have died. Okay, there. No. Just, no. Sit still. Okay, there. So another way to handle that is if you go through the vent, you can actually pop out on the side and potentially flank them, but I prefer to just shoot them from the vent because you've got more cover in there. Guy had a wall mine. It's gonna come in handy. So the laser's off now, which is good. Gotta get back through this hallway, which means moving backwards without being able to see where you're going. Can be kind of awkward. Also wall mine, but fortunately this speed is too slow to set it off. We do want to grab it though.
Fisher, you've got a Georgian colonel named Alexeyevich incoming.
So this is where it would be nice to have a shocker, but I don't have one. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit creative. Because Alexeyevich is not by himself.
Why have we not passed the checkpoint?
Sir?
We've come from open ground through 3 points of entry into a highly secure area without being stopped once.
You have an escort?
Don't second guess me, Tovarish.
Yes, sir, Colonel Alexeyevich, sir.
So, if we had the shocker, we could just drop this guy and then go get the colonel. But, we don't. It's gonna have to ghost past this dude. We gotta get to that vent. Just gotta wait for the right moment. Okay. So there's the colonel. Just pop down behind him and grab him. Let's wait for that other guy to walk away, because his patrol puts him right over here. Also, it's really important that you don't spook the colonel, because if he starts walking around, that's just no good. Let's make this fast. Okay, we gotta keep him upright, or else we can't use him for some reason. Sam isn't smart enough to figure out that you can put knocked out guys into a retinal scanner. I mean, even Raiden got that one down. Come on. So watch out. There's a guy coming. So you may think that guy was the other guy who was with the colonel. It actually isn't. You could still hear him walking around. This is just a dude they spawned in to try to screw with you if you're just walking through here. It's a bit of a dick move. Especially since if something goes wrong and the colonel dies, you have to go back to that checkpoint. You remember where that was, right? It was a few minutes ago now. So here's a really fun part. This room has now got 2 dudes in it with headlamps. And they will shoot you if they see you, even if you got the colonel. So these headshots, these need to work. You need to rely on the pistol's aim. Fortunately, I am excellent at this, as I've demonstrated over the past 10 videos.
Alexeyevich thinks the Americans are coming.
They will, eventually.
Let them.
Don't be an ass.
3 dudes with night goggles, that's no good. Well, only one way out of that room. We have wall mines. Just in case. I mean, they're probably not going to come out of that room. I mean, what are the odds of that? But if they do, they're gonna get their asses blown apart.
Crap! Just stay out of my way. Shoot, you incompetent buffoons! Crap! Can't think surrounded by you drooling troglodyte communists. What? What was that, Nikolai? Did you say something?
Nothing.
So Mass is just like a nerd. So if he spots this, it's not really a big deal. You can just get to him and take him down. His guard, on the other hand... This would probably spook Mass. Whatever, doesn't matter. Yep. Where's he gonna go? Okay, so those guys in the other room are probably gonna come in here. Let's put a mine somewhere around the door. Like, I don't know. How about here? Okay, so where's Mass? Where... Oh! Yeah, there he is. Okay. Let's go and grab his ass. I wish you could interrogate Mass, but you just can't. Look, Michael Ironside is expensive, okay? Look, he said one whole word so far. You know how expensive that was? What do you think, Ubisoft's made of money? Not in 2004, they weren't. Well. Okay, let's just get away from here right now. Because they're... Yeah, okay. Supposed to be some audio there or whatever. Looks like they got 2 of 3. Okay, there you go. That can be a rough fight. Okay. I guess I could have used those other wall mines too. Whatever. Got the job done with the 2 I used. Well, mostly. Now, it's time to take Mass out. We have to do that. But first, let's take a look at some data. We just got Mass's stuff again. It's not any different. Well, alright. Time to go. So, extraction is actually back where we started. Now, there is a shortcut to get there, fortunately. And you're going to want to take it. Did I just slip past that guy? Maybe. Probably roll. Alright. Don't think these guys have any items they can drop. Yeah, no. So there's a vent in here. And we can just use that to get back downstairs. And it actually puts you in that room where that one guy was earlier, but he's not here anymore. So where's that guy at? Well, he should be right around here somewhere, probably. Oh, there he is. So there's a little security to get past before we can leave. Yeah, that still happens on the Xbox version. Okay, two guys. They did turn the lasers off. That seems like kind of a bad idea, but whatever. Okay. We should be about done here. Just waltz on out of here. They'll never suspect a thing until they find all the bodies. Then they might suspect a couple of things. So how does a DLC level end? Little voiceover from Lambert, cutscene. Mission complete screen. It's actually not off center. Nah, just leaves. You're good. Well, that's the first extra level. There's two more to do. We'll do them eventually, I suppose. Probably, yeah.